to have a lazier day after the week I had.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hello, everyone. It is time for the story of the one who caught the super duper rare golden ray.
Jealous.
Darn, only two letters away, and I would have caught the super duper rare golden wren.
Hey, yo! Catch it. I could see fishing for mustelids being a worthwhile endeavor.
How what would you bait him with? What's the
um House Pets comics.
fair actually?
Oh, while I'm gonna see if I can invite. Wait,
I was
never
just gonna
mind.
say if you have a code or an invite, that would be great.
I'll send you an invite as soon as I'm done catching this fish. Just came in out of
Okay.
nowhere, 3 stars.
3-star fish, huh?
An opulent small toad. That sounds like
So it's like
cicada.
I like it. That's opulent small. What is an opulent toad? Did he come out with like a gold chain necklace and like one of those long cigarette smoker things that rich people in the 20s used? Toad's living it up.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm
so
glad the ornaments still look
invite.
cute, even though the new ones didn't come out in time. They're still pretty cute. Oh no, they're
Invite
doxing
to
me now.
game.
Everyone knows I'm a fox. Yay, invite.
Here we go.
Thank you. Bloom, bloom. I like that all the transitions are like this South Park. Bom, 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 bom. Oh, I am very out of money in this. Yeah. Oh man, life imitates art.
True.
Can't remember how to bark. Hang on.
There you go.
Trying to remember how to bark. Let's see. Don't tell me I'm gonna remember it on my own. I'm.
Radiant walleye. What a guy.
There it is. I remember how to bark.
Barking's a mechanic in there?
Yep.
It is. You can meow if you're a
Huh.
cat.
That's
Yes.
You can also.
crazy.
I'm gonna set. I need to set up my buddy, my bucket buddy, buckety, if you will.
Listening snail. Oh, you.
Okay. I apologize for where my brain going to super random stuff today, but I'm reminded of a cartoon, like a short that I saw on like Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network, and I can't remember which because it's a vague memory. But it was this terrible song about a slug and a shaker of salt that fall in love.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh, salt and slug, they're in love.
Oh dear.
Slug's in trouble or salt's in trouble when slug starts to bubble.
What?
I
Oh my
don't know.
god.
I'm trying to remember because it was very weird and very gross. Nickelodeon.
That's
It was a. There were some weird ass shorts on Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network back in the day.
Hooray, I got an opulent leech.
Oh, sucks you opulently. Very, very respectable.
Let me go over here. Darn
Blood
it.
for the blood god.
Oh, by the way, I did have what I felt to be a Warhammer dream.
Really?
Yeah, I saw the. I don't know if this is a dream or it was like a trailer or something, but I saw these 3 dudes. These 3 dudes are like Warhammer armor and like. I think it might have been like the. I think it might have been like the Thousand Suns, maybe.
Okay.
Like the top, like there are like 3 dudes that are on like, and they were like wearing like ornate armor shit, and then, and then the dream would fade out and fade in, and they would be covered by these like dark auras.
I see.
and then I would suddenly be on my. Then next thing I know, I'd be like covered in dirt and then just fading to black, and then I wake up.
Huh. Interesting. I caught a huge angelfish. It's so pretty. I do love angelfish. Keeping those fuckers alive, though. Good grief.
Oh dear.
So I worked at an aquarium, volunteer when I was still interested in maybe being a marine biologist, and so I got to like feed jellyfish and stuff.
Nice.
They're so stupid. I got to give them credit. They don't have brains, so I would probably be kind of dumb too. But in order to feed them, you have to basically tip them upside down and then squirt the brine shrimp in them, and then they're like, "Hey, food!"
and all that while trying to avoid freaking getting stung.
I got a shining octopus. Dude, okay, you got to see the screenshot. I look like Davy Jones. I love it.
Hey, I'm about to say, are you still hanging on to it? Because I can try to find you.
Yes, I am Pupper Jones.
Let me see where you are.
Die you fear death. There, I'll put it on voice text too.
Where are you right now?
So, I'm on the pier. Out by the ocean, outcropping.
I'll try and get there.
I love my squid beard.
You're squeered.
My squeard, yes.
I love school.
Just feeling a little squirty today.
Squiddly diddly.
Into the water you go.
I see you. Davy Jones.
Die you fear death, Zero. Alas, I'm a heartless fiend.
You're also that one guy from How to Train Your Dragon. That's crazy.
I have
Bill Nye was in Detective Pikachu, the same guy who played Davy Jones.
Actual Bill
Not the
Nye.
science, not the science guy.
Okay.
Not the science guy. He spells it differently. The British one.
There's a British science guy.
Bill Nye, the British science guy. He's like our Bill Nye, but he's got an accent and I don't know, shit teeth.
There's a funny thing about that I learned is that the reason why that happens is because apparently Britain doesn't fluoridate their water.
Yeah, they also the NHS also is not great about covering dental, so a lot of people have to figure that out on their own.
Mm.
At least that's what I've heard. I don't know a lot about their system, to be honest. I just like the stereotypes, which I'm allowed to because the British are allowed to make fun of me. They call me a fat gun-toting hillbilly, so it's fair.
Ooh, opulent wolffish, a true alpha.
Ooh. I got a shining microscopic sword. Oh, he looks like a dart. I want to throw him. He's so cute.
Let me see. Look like somebody freaking somebody. Ah, darn it! Look like somebody. Aquaman would just shoot at somebody. Just go yeet.
Aquaman just whispers to the swordfish, "You know what you must do."
Yeah.
So interesting. So interesting thing about Bill Nye, the British one. He's actually a pretty prolific actor over there. He has really bad arthritis, so his hands are often very curled up and like gnarled kind of. And so when he played Davy Jones, they weren't originally the whole cane with the tentacle going down. It was actually not originally part of the design. That was actually like so he had something to hold on to. It's a little easier for him. And in Detective Pikachu, he plays this old guy who's sick and stuff. So he's in a wheelchair and he holds on to the things there. So
yeah,
but it's cool that he's such a prolific actor, even with such a painful condition.
Yeah, the armrest.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite thing about Detective Pikachu was? Is like my favorite random detail that doesn't really matter, but just is still really cool. Whenever Mewtwo spoke telepathically, Mewtwo's lines were all voiced by a male and female voice actor at the same time. So Mewtwo was just like they were going with like the super ethereal, androgynous
Hey, look what I
thing.
got.
Oh, you always got to one up me. I get a squid beard, and you're like, today I feel like turtle.
Turtle. I like turtles.
I love that clip.
Yeah. That is a great meme. I see you too have the spirit pole.
I do. I always, I always, I always do my best to bust with ghosts.
Bustin' makes you feel good. Da, 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 da.
So have you all seen Detective Pikachu, by the way?
I have.
I haven't.
That's another thing I need to do as a movie night thing. Then
I really want to. Like, I mean, Pokemon movie that apparently doesn't suck. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, but
Yeah, as long as you're all cool. I was gonna say Ryan Reynolds as Detective Pikachu.
I refuse to believe anything other than a canon that Detective Pikachu and Deadpool are the same person in a multiverse. That is just that's that universe's Deadpool. He just happens to be a Pikachu.
That's what they really should have done, was just have freaking Deadpool Pikachu in Deadpool and Wolverine.
That would have been really funny, but I don't know. Is that they would have had to get Pokemon to go along with that, and I don't know if they would have with the movie that adult. But it would have been really funny.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
I mean, hey, could have been fun.
That was a good movie, though.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
My favorite joke was that I love that he was just like shitting on Fox. He's like, I'm over at Disney now. Fuck you guys. He's
I
taking all the
honestly
shots.
still can't believe that Disney let him do that.
Oh yeah, they let him go full ham in that movie. He gets to do all kinds of crazy shit.
Yeah. It's like, it's Disney now. We can't talk about freaking the cocaine.
Yeah,
the
cocaine. That was the one thing that was off limits. We can't do cocaine.
Everything else is fine.
Everything, yeah, carte blanche. Everything else.
Yeah, saying like, do you want to build a snowman? Yes, but we can't.
So trying to come up with all these euphemisms, the nicknames for cocaine.
Yeah.
I love that my title's just puppy. Go with what works.
Speaking of Ray,
Yo,
tiny manta ray.
I'm trying to figure out if I want to move my manta to the new place and how and where I'm going to put that big fuck. My Tau manta, the dropship. Can carry an entire army. It's 2,000 points by itself. That's like the size of a pretty large Warhammer game on its own. So you don't use it all the time. It's only for like gigantic games, apocalypse size games we call them.
Ah.
Yep. That's actually the official term. We call them apocalypse games.
That sounds
And
fair.
they're fun, but they take all fucking day, but they're fun.
Oh, 5-star.
Oh, you got this. Get clicky.
Got it. Yay, I got a alpha tiny angelfish.
All that for something so.
Yep. Obtuse or
Alpha
acute.
tiny.
Yeah, just so you know, you don't need to be big to be an alpha. You can power bottom that shit.
You caught an alpha tiny angelfish. Obtuse or acute. Did I read that right? Because it said because it says like because he read it as anglefish.
I like the flavor text for the different fishies. Oop, I think it's raining over here.
Oh, then it's raining.
I thought maybe I'm making that up. I might be making that up.
Yeah, I might have saw clouds.
Ignore me. Rule 1, Kit lies.
Fair.
Wait, but if Kit lies, then is that a lie? Are you lying about lying? And then do we listen to you or do we not? It never ends.
Kit Fox
True.
Boy, do you trust my word? Ba-dum-bum.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I ate the bullshit fruit. Okay, it just comes naturally.
Oh, by the way, speaking of bullshit, do you remember the design for Captain Kuro in One Piece? Or
Yeah, the big long claw knife guy.
yeah, did you notice? Do you remember his suit?
Uh-huh.
There's they're supposed to look like it's supposed to look like shit because he's a bullshit artist.
Yeah, I actually kind of like how the live action one did the whole Clawhador. They made him a little bit less of a. Oh, there's got to be a nicer thing to call him uh than idiot. They made him less. Oh no, bait! I forgot the bait. They did. I don't know. In the anime, he came off as really obnoxious,
Mm-hmm.
for lack of a better word. I thought the live action one did him a little bit better justice at actually making him scary.
They straight up turned his thing into a horror movie.
Yeah, and I didn't mind that take. I thought that was a good take.
Yeah.
Although I gotta say, in the anime, I like the fact that he has an official technique called the pussyfoot maneuver.
Yes.
That's just
Or
I admire a pirate a pirate killer who can go out and yell that attack.
Foot maneuver.
But yeah, he
And-
basically just dances around really fast and it like speeds him up. So he psychs himself up into Sonic the Hedgehogging for his attacks.
And then there's an overdrive version of that called the out of the bag attack.
Because the cat's out of the bag. See, it's very clever writing. It's you have to really dig deep and read between the lines to get it. It's the symbolisms. It's heavy stuff,
Yeah.
He is the
Only
leader of
real
the Black-
ones will know.
He is the leader of the Black Cat Pirates.
And Kuro means black. Which, this is funny, I didn't realize this at the time. So you know Pokemon Black and White?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know the main Pokemon, Reshiram and Zekrom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I know Ren knows.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize this, but apparently they used the words black and white as a basis and then added some syllables for effect. So it's Zekuro, Zekuram, which black, and Rashira Ram, because Shira is white. So it doesn't mean it just is a fancy way of saying black and white.
Okay. So let me go ahead and tell you a story since we were already talking about One Piece.
You know?
So the Black Cat Pirates have this dude by the name of Django.
Oh, I love that guy.
He was the second in command, and he is known as the hypnotist. So after Kuro's loss to Luffy, he actually got left on the island. He actually got left on the island. And then he actually what I need to do is look up I left the Django's Dance Paradise thing.
Yeah. I looked at that. It's good he
Yay,
found a new
29.
career.
Yeah,
My favorite part of that entire fight was at one point, like, Luffy and Zoro are kicking the shit out of the Black Cat Pirates, and so Django, his whole thing is he actually tries to hypnotize the crew to just be stronger, and Zoro's like, that won't work, but it actually does. But Django made a mistake, and he also hypnotizes Luffy to be stronger. And so Luffy goes berserk and like rips like the masthead off of their ship and like whacks him with it.
This bitch has Destiny Bond? Fuck you.
Oh, you playing Pokemon right now, Ren?
Yeah. This
Destiny
bitch
Bond
has
is-
Destiny Bond.
The bane of Nuzlocke.
It's got it again. 2 Pokemon with Destiny Bond. That's crazy.
You must do it, Ren. 'Tis your destiny.
That's crazy.
Oh.
I
I forgot to attach bait.
I think I need to go sell stuff. Because I'm also out of bait. Doingy, doingy, doingy.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and start searching around with them. Quick.
This will not do, you know. I must remain the master of bait.
Yeah.
I love that the actual name of the swordfish is the Latin name is Ziphius gladius. What a kick-ass name.
Button.
You know what a pine marten is, Ren, in Latin?
Yes, I'm pretty sure. There's like, oh my gosh, there's like pine marten, but there's like different types of marten, and now I don't remember which is the one that's funny and which is the one that's not funny.
Yeah, because I was gonna say one of them I like, one of them I think is kind of funny.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
the American one, yeah, no, it's the European pine marten, that's the funny one.
yeah,
And then the other one's American, so the second word is just American.
which is the most American thing you could do when naming an animal in America, really.
In America. Oh, by the way, a meteor fell, so if anybody wants to get if anyone wants to get the weird object.
I do. I want weird things. I'm very weird. I support
No,
weird.
no, Destiny Bond again! How
Poor
many
Ren.
Destiny Bonds are in this fucking gem, dude?
Poor Ren.
That's three. Like, I mean, I can go back to the Pokemon Center between each, like, trainer, but, like, oh my god. I have
It's
two
over
Pokemon
here.
on my team who can do anything. Can you, like, not kill them?
It's over there.
Oh, I see it. Oh, okay.
Now go
I'm gonna-
around and fish to it.
Yes.
Fish.
This is my destiny bond.
Fish.
Rotom. Why does this bitch have a Rotom?
Fish for
Why
the
a
wild.
substitute?
Okay, so Rotom can go into anything electrical, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So could I like get a Rotom in my computer to like be a pair programmer?
Maybe.
That's
Hi.
what I'm wondering.
Hello.
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 Guess what arrived?
Good to see you. Oh, your new headset.
Yes. Finally,
You
after
sound-
2 weeks.
I can tell because you sound very different.
Hey,
Yes.
Ren, Roshan, look at that.
Oh no, I
How
have.
is it, by the way?
It's pretty good. It's the sound depth is way better.
Is it?
Yeah,
Dang.
I
You
think so.
guys sound way better to me as well.
Yay.
It's a little on the loud side is the only thing, but other than
Let
that,
me move the microphone away from my mouth a little bit. How about that?
that's better.
Yep.
Okay.
I love
yep.
the caption. What the fuck?
Actually, how's that?
That sounds good.
Yep.
All right, excellent. I guess we're still doing web fishing, right?
Yeah.
Let me bring it up. I'll join you guys shortly.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop out in a bit because I do have some things I need to work on, but I'll stay in BC.
Okay.
But I do have some computering to do.
Breaks out the hammer and starts hitting the computer.
Hey, don't give away the industry secrets on stream. No. Do you enjoy being an ornament on the silo tree again?
It is
An experience, I'm sure.
interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna put this horrifying dog-faced fish thing in the aquarium because I want it. If it's my problem, it's everybody's problem.
You got one?
Yeah.
Oh my god, amazing. Work was terrible today. I hated every second.
I'm sorry. The holidays are always terrible for customer service jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I'm so convinced that all of these have Destiny Bond.
there you go. Now you all have to see the Doge fish.
Oh no.
Such fish, much water.
Trying to see where I put where the
I will always hate Elon Musk if for a lot of things, but stealing that meme and making it stupid,
What
not
meme
the
did
right
he
kind of
steal?
stupid.
Yeah.
The Doge.
Oh, yeah.
He pretty much tried to because I liked some of the Doge memes before that. I like the horny jail bonk one.
Mm.
Although I think my favorite is still like it's got the Doge as a judge with the hammer and it says bailiff smack his nuts.
At what point in the evening are we doing Atlas Zero?
Hmm?
Because it says in your thing, web fishing and then Atlas. How long are we doing web fishing for?
Considering that my original intention was to do 3 games today, with Final Fantasy 14 being in the mix, but since Tourmaline is not able to join us, I pushed Final Fantasy 14 tomorrow, so we'll probably play web fishing for maybe a couple hours and then do Atlas in a couple of hours.
Okay. It's fine.
That's wild what a difference different equipment makes. You do sound very different to me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot to mute when I coughed there. That was my bad.
It happened.
That's okay.
My buddy sent me a fish.
Hunter, what? Why does it have Thunderbolt? It's a ghost poison type.
Oh, Thunder. Oh, that's actually a really common move to give Gengar.
Yeah, Hunter
People-
and Gengar because it has high special attack.
Gengar can use a pretty astonishing variety of moves, actually.
What's a Haunter? I mean,
Yeah,
I guess it's the same, but like, no, because Gyarados is supposed to sweep this gym. This is not how it's supposed to go. It's my only Pokemon with Dark type moves.
Haunter is basically a Gengar that forgot how to legs.
All right, go Gadget, Dragonite, Dragon Dance sweep. Let's go. Let's just like not.
You can't really go wrong with Dragonite.
I mean, the only move that can do anything right now is Outrage, which means it's constantly confused. So I just need to not accidentally hit myself.
OMG,
Fuck.
it's just like me.
I accidentally hit myself. All right. I have one Pokemon. I have one Gengar left to kill. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm about to say,
You know,
are you
for
doing a
all-
No, it's
Nuzlocke right
faster
now?
than my entire team. God damn it.
Are you doing a Nuzlocke right now?
No, I'm not. I'm.
Web fishing is taking a while to
Shit,
open
no,
up.
that's-
I apologize. Yeah, web fishing is taking a while to launch.
Really,
I
I'm
apologize in
gonna-
advance.
No worries.
All right, we have time.
Or
Frickin'
no.
Because I clicked the thing to open web fishing and it brought up Steam, but Steam is just a black screen. It has been for a while.
The Steam updater can chug now and then.
No, it didn't. It didn't viralize. That's unfortunate.
Not always, but sometimes it can kind of chug.
Hmm.
Oh, you've got to
The
be.
updater went through fine, finding the actual proper Steam app. Oh no, there we go. Now it's going.
I just realized.
Uh,
Did I accidentally sell the pieces of the stuff that I had?
Oh no, I did that once with a hat fragment and then was so mad at myself.
Yeah, I did. I had like 3 sword fragments and everything. I just sold everything. I didn't even notice. I had 2 sword fragments.
Can I just say one thing that worried me when the headset showed up?
Yeah, what's that?
It was open, like it was a returned one that they were just giving me. Then I went in all the contents inside were never touched and all still sealed. So it's like I don't know what happened there.
There's probably a packaging thing. Like sometimes they have to mark it as opened, even if it wasn't used. If certain packaging was breached, they just have to mark it as like
I mean,
pre-used.
the tape on the outside of the box was cut.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Did you get it off of like eBay or something?
No, off of Amazon.
Some of Amazon's resellers are a little iffy.
This came shipped and sold from Amazon.
The thing is, when you buy from Amazon, you could be buying from a lot of different little retailers that contribute. Like Amazon's not one thing when you're buying stuff. They have lots of little retailers that they.
Usually it tells you if it is though.
I'm just saying, like, even if you get it and it says Amazon, you don't know like which fulfillment center is actually going to be doing your thing because some of them are all over the place, you know, and they.
Yeah.
I mean, most of the time I've had a decent experience with Amazon. I mean, there's a reason it's a successful company. It's generally good at what it does.
Mhm.
But even if I hate the owner, I got to admit it's a good service.
Yep.
Uh,
Do I need to
anything?
like adjust anything on my end to make things sound better or
Nope, you're good.
Yeah, you sound great.
good?
You know, Amazon. One thing I got to give Amazon: naming your service after massive dominant women. You know, solid call always.
Yeah.
It's raining.
Ring.
It's rain, man. Hallelujah.
Freaking song.
Change it. It's raining Martins.
I played that. I drummed that song once
Oh yeah,
live for for the school.
nice. The dumbest performance I ever did in school was probably I did Weird Al's Yoda,
Yeah, Yoda. Yeah,
and
Yoda.
I did it in a Hawaiian shirt with a lightsaber replica that I'd been making in art class. So I basically went as Darth Luau.
You
That's
should,
beautiful.
honestly.
That's the way to do it, right? Yeah.
Darth Luau. Amazing.
That's
Darth
crazy.
Luau should be canon. All right, what's the lobby?
Oh, no, let me just send you a link because I set it to friends only.
You know, if my roommate Duke ever joins the stream, he just keeps weird hours because he works nights. But if he ever joins streams, he can tell you stories because he and I have known each other since high school.
Oh man.
Dig
So
it.
he,
The stories.
So unfortunately, he knows a lot. Unfortunately, he knows too much, really. And his girlfriend, who you've met, Meg.
Meg is great.
Meg
Oh,
is
Meg.
great. Yeah, she's
She's in the server. Right?
yep. I helped her get her very first the very first art of her persona.
I love that art
Oh,
so
yeah.
very much.
Okay, the rain
She's
stopped.
she's
Probably moving.
used to doodle herself. She used to doodle herself like demi-human, but she just wanted to go the full anthro route, and I'm like, yes.
Good. Very
Ooh.
good.
Oh, I see a bubble out. Something bubbling.
Bubble.
Bubble.
Get
The
it.
bubbles.
Find out what it is.
I will get the bubbles.
Bubble. I wonder if it can be heard when I take a drink.
I don't know. Depends on how good your noise suppression is. That's less down your head.
Yeah.
I heard it a little bit.
Yeah, that
You may
I
need
know,
to
I know
adjust
to mute myself then. Yeah, okay.
Well, you may need to adjust noise sensitivity. Like, are you using Crisp on Discord?
I have it turned off.
Okay.
Oh, then that's probably it.
Because that can make a
The
huge
Discord
difference.
noise canceling is really good.
It is. Although I actually use an
Good on.
NVIDIA one that it's like AI. It's like AI powered, so it's like in theory it adapts to your environment.
I have turned Crisp on.
Yay!
Web phishing, why you tell me not responding when I try to join the thing.
Well, it said. I'm about to say it said you
Just
joined on my
Windows
side.
3.
I see an application not wanting to work.
Oh dear.
Oh no! You know, one of these days on an application, I don't know if a client would ever let me, so I'll have to do it on one of my own. But I want to do the error message, like for a 404 or a 500 internal server error that just says, "Why you no love me."
I got a cat, guys.
Oh no.
I got a cat.
The best official error message I ever got to do was on a college project, and it was 404 heterosexuality not found.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that one.
Ooh,
That was my
treasure
favorite.
chest.
I'm in
Guys, I
now.
got a cat.
I am in now. Why it's laggy, oh god.
Is there a term for cat exclusive for like a cat-based sexuality? For like that's like the root of your sexual tree. The
I
root
forgot
for
how
that?
to run.
I mean, that's
There we go.
just something liking pussy.
Where are you guys at?
We're at the
We're
river.
over by the river in the rain.
Over the river.
I can
and
remember where
through
that
the
is.
woods, the grandmother's house we go.
I would tell you, except I'm notoriously amazing at directions, as we all know.
It's
I'm
over
so
there.
glad to be playing this game again.
It's a cute little game, very relaxing. It's very relaxing, and it's cute, and I get to bork.
Bork, bork, bork.
I'm gonna join in a sec. I'm just
I knew you couldn't
Kidding.
resist the desire to meow in game forever.
Didn't the last time
I'm
we
not
played this?
so
Didn't,
low level.
And I didn't see you guys there.
the last time you're in the rain?
No, I don't see any rain anywhere.
Might be a server instance or you're at the wrong river.
Yeah. Yeah,
But it
I
might be
think
a
we're
server
behind.
instance
I think we're
issue.
behind the camp.
I'm on a
Yeah,
bridge.
I'm here behind the camp, and there's no rain or no.
Oh, you're on the. Oh, I see your icon. You're on the complete other side of the map where we are. I'm gonna head to you right now.
Okay, this is the only river I know about right here.
We're sending a rescue squad from someone who actually knows how to navigate.
Bro,
See.
they tried to not make me not let the cat in the room, and now the cat's in the room.
You know,
Yeah.
didn't the last time we play web fishing, didn't you like follow me around meowing like
Yes.
anytime I almost had something?
Yes.
Oh, the
You
rain went
can't
away.
you can't escape the cat.
Bruce.
Where are you currently right now,
I'm
Brave?
the load up web fishing.
I'm standing on the bridge that's over, goes over this river.
I think you're having a server instance
I need to
issue.
leave and come back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
because on our screen you're running in place.
All right, I left. You gotta reinvite me now.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll also invite Roshan as well.
I need to load up the game first. But yeah, I'm gonna be so low level compared to you guys. So I
I'm
have
definitely
not played-
lower. I'm gonna be kind of in the middle because I've played it a little, but not as much as like Dexter, as per usual, grinded the fuck out of this game. It's an impressive resolve, really.
Oh,
The
Kit.
grind set.
Kit just going, Brave, Brave, Brave.
Just doing a Metal Gear Solid while I'm on the little bridge as a cute dog. Fox thing. You know what's
Dog
funny
fox
is
Fishing is loading, guys.
you know what's
The
funny
cat-
is
The cat is approaching.
even though Kit's technically his own species, I do love that. Yay!
Alright, invite me when you're ready.
I'm trying to remember how do you do the smooching? I'm trying to remember the key for smooching. Now Kith. There it is. Kith. Now Kith. I found the Kith button. Welcome.
I can't turn the camera to see you smooching. All I see is the back of Brave's head and a bunch of hearts.
So the game's Christian camera was too much for it, you know. Oh, there you are, kitty. That's a cute meow too. I like it. It's just very
Falls
chatty.
into the water.
Immediately just plunk.
Immediately, the cat does the silly.
Of course.
Have to relearn the movement of this game.
So this game was actually made in Godot, and it's a really interesting example of Godot being used more for 3D stuff, because Godot is definitely not as far along as Unity is in 3D, but I think it's getting there. And I really love
Where's
the engine.
I need to
Oh, I'm
know-
over on the pier. I've almost got the sea fishing achievement, so I'm kind of trying to get ocean fish. This was a tuna fun.
I got an alpha rainbow trout. These fish is gay. Good for them. Good for them.
Oh, you found me. That wasn't too hard. If you hold control and the meow button, you can also alter it.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I think you can hiss. I growl. Yeah, you hiss.
Oh, that's so.
Yeah, so you
When
just
you-
do the little hissing.
Oh, Roshan, do you have Atlas?
I do. I've actually 100% the content that is there right now.
Yo, nice. You're all ahead of me on that one. I'm behind on games, and I admit that I fell a little prey to doing stuff with my roommates and getting sucked into some of those games.
That's
My
fair.
one of my roommates had me play a game called Transistor that I really liked, and they're gonna let me bum some of their games for streams so that I can play Super Mario Wonder now.
Nice.
I can also play Kirby and the Forgotten, or Kirby and the Kirby and the Kirby and the
Forgotten
Forgotten
Land.
name of the game.
Kirby in the Forgotten Land,
That's it.
also known as also known. I was about to say also known as Kirby the Vor, but that's always Kirby.
Yeah, it's this thing.
That's an oxymoron.
It's actually the first true 3D Kirby game.
Yeah, the second closest being the 3D sections in Kirby's Air Ride.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I was trying to get the MILF shit, wasn't I? That's what I was trying to do.
Hashtag
Hashtag
context.
goals.
I don't remember how you get it though.
Yeah, you have to catch a particular fish. I just don't remember which one it is off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can do some more.
I think it was when you guys were ocean fishing. Or was it? I don't remember.
I think I caught it on the bridge. I remember getting it on a bridge. The MILF, the fish that gave me the MILF.
Oh, a bridge?
Yeah, I remember
MILF
being on a bridge.
fish.
Okay.
The
Oh,
bridge, the bridge
no.
made me a MILF.
Oh no, Roshan left.
I'm still here.
Uh-oh.
It said you left the game.
Uh-oh.
It might be having some issues today.
Oh, it says I'm null.
Oh no, you're
when I
null.
type in, hang on, let me
Oh
just,
no, they
Oh,
took
there
your
we go.
junk.
Oh, it kicked me. Okay, just reinvite me.
They took her junk. It's a a lot of these indie games, I gotta give them, like, sometimes it's frustrating to have network issues, but in all fairness, that's like the hardest part of multiplayer gaming is actually getting like network sync. It's a really difficult task to try and keep a group of people at a relative consistent shared environment.
Stardew Valley, in my experience, is the worst. I've
Which
had
one?
a lot of bad Stardew Valley. I've had a lot of frustrating experiences.
Oh yeah.
Oh come
Yeah.
on.
So like I know it's frustrating and like I'm not letting them off the hook necessarily, but I try to give them a little bit of slack because networking really is very difficult with games.
Anyone want to
Yeah.
fish on a bridge so I can yell at you?
I'm just if I can, I just want to come out of. I'm just gonna fish in the rain and then I'll join you.
Can you guys hear me now?
We hear
Yeah.
you.
Yep, I can
Okay.
hear you.
Fiddling with things because you guys, because Discord was not picking me up for the past like couple minutes.
Oh, I wondered why you were so quiet. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I was trying to make a bunch of jokes, and then until I finally realized you guys missed a whole lot of funny jokes.
Discord audio, like that was a separate audio issue that I was having last night from the other audio issues. So Discord always makes things interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah. Where'd you guys go? There's Zero.
I'm in the rain.
Nice.
I'm slinging in
having
the rain.
I'm having issues with my UI right now.
Oh no.
Does
Okay,
Reunion
what you
do
need to do?
anything?
There's a
What's
very
up?
specific thing you need to do.
What's that?
You need to play Axon.
Oh yes, I do. That's true. I don't think Twitch would allow it,
No.
which
it
is a
would
shame.
not.
I would like. So Twitch does make some exceptions for certain adult content, but
Excuse me a
they
second, I'll
have
be right
limits.
back.
They have limits. Like,
Mm.
sure, Kratos can hook up with a bunch of random Roman chicks, but no, God forbid, a furry run around with his butt hanging out.
Yep. It's a good game. Actually, genuinely enjoyable.
Oh,
Kind
golf
of
with
frustrating at
friends.
some parts, and some of the collectibles are really difficult to find. But otherwise, it's pretty good, and I have 100%ed everything that is available in that game so far.
Make sure you tell the developer when stuff's in beta. That's really
Did.
helpful info. That's
I
good.
did. Me and
'Cause
Lango have
developers-
been putting a lot of stuff in.
That's good because that really does help. That really, I know a lot of people are like sometimes hesitant to do that, but it really does help devs iron out
Yeah.
that stuff.
The dev has already gone in and made some things easier, but they have not published those builds anywhere yet.
Gotcha.
Apparently, they're
A
not going
lot
to
of
until after
Rainbow
Christmas.
Friends.
Until after the New Year, I mean. Not until after the New Year.
I don't blame them.
But they have already implemented some of the changes. to
I've
make things
decided
easier.
I've decided I'm gonna wait. I was gonna wait to open a Patreon until I actually had the first demo build of Puzzle Pop.
Makes sense.
I
Kit,
just-
so does or Kit or Zero? Do you know or CC? Do you know if reeling in does anything
I'm
like
back.
to your chances?
Not really, as far as I know.
It's
'Cause I
it's
see
hard to
you guys-
know.
Like you see, you guys. Okay, so no one knows.
Yeah, I do it a little slower because I seem to have better odds when it's a little slower. But other than that, I don't really know.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I
I'm
can
sorry.
go
I
find
just
you now.
got back. What were you all talking about?
Whether
Question wanted to know
reeling
if
in
reeling in
does anything to your chances.
does anything.
No, I don't think it does.
I shall
I
find
think
Kibi.
it's mostly just the type of bait you have.
Find the Kibby.
I have found Kibi. Oh wait, I need to sell
Hi.
stuff and then I can
Hello.
hang out with Kibi.
Hello. Hello, Zeronian and
Can't
Two
meow at you
Productions.
because I'm fishing.
I'm coming. I just selling some stuff so I can join you.
Fish. Yay!
keep catch-
Roshan's rank 8.
I keep catching coin bags. Good gravy.
Apparently, Apparently, gold really likes you. As much as gold likes you, as much as you like gold.
You know, I appreciate it. That's mighty swell of it. That's gold returns the affection.
No! No!
I like
I'm
gold.
glad the fishing minigame for this one is chill.
That's what I like about. I think that's part of what I like about it is it is very.
Stardew
is
Valley
random.
one is kind of intense.
I've gotten used to it, but yeah, it took a lot of getting used to.
Hey, Kit, I have a suggestion
What's that?
for a new nickname for you.
Oh no, what is
Gold
it?
member.
Oh no. Well, in the wise words of Sir Michael Caine, there's only two things in this world I can't tolerate: those who are prejudiced against people for race and nationality, and the Dutch.
Dutch.
Monty,
I need to
show
watch
Monty
the Austin
P.
Powers movies again. I have not watched them since I was a teenager.
They're stupid, but they kind of have a charm.
I do generally remember them being stupid.
I'm tempted to buy this mouse. It's looking like the bites you mouse. Bites you cutely.
The bites you, man? Wait.
Yeah,
what?
in voice text. I'm thinking about buying this bites you mouse.
I need to see this. I need to see this.
I
need
think I'm
to
gonna.
see,
I think I'm gonna buy it.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Possum Lady.
Yay, I like possum ladies. What is up with this year's new furry games and having amazing possum ladies?
The species is getting a lot of love.
I am happy about it, frankly. Makes me want more art of my possum.
I always forget you have one.
I always forget I have one too. I do have one. He needs more attention, I think.
There's still characters of mine I don't have like a ref or any art of.
I really like. I really love the one with Benjamin and
Oh, the one I just got.
yeah, where he's really small and they're just kind of having some fun.
Where is this thing
Roxanne
at?
just holding him up like his brother.
Yeah, Roxanne's just like it's like this is my
I'm gonna
brother.
have to leave
Okay.
for dinner.
Yeah, you
Okay, take care, Ren.
Bye.
I'll have to leave for dinner shortly as well.
Boy.
Since we actually have days now available where we actually have more time while we have Like, if there are days, if you all want to have the opportunity to, we could probably attempt to do more Mega Man.
Yeah, we kind of let that one. That one in Final Fantasy VII kind of got squooshed with events, didn't it?
Yeah, both of yeah, my schedule is effective. My schedule is effectively toast for weekdays, so
Mine's really unpredictable with both the way my work works and the way my body works. But I am getting a little more sense of stability. I'm still wanting to. My goal is to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday streams, but it's.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, work comes first, and when my family calls, that whole thing.
yeah.
But I'm hoping for some stability there. Where'd the kitty go? I lost track of the kitty.
Oh, sorry, I'm buying
Lost the
something.
kippy.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back
Doink.
out in a sec.
Oh no, you're good.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Braid.
The hell are you doing over there?
What?
What are you doing over there?
I bounced off this mushroom.
And you fell right into the water. I saw it.
As one does.
Should I increase
Oh, shit.
the rod catch chance or the bait count? Probably the rod catch chance.
Yeah, I like catch chance. That's an upgrade I like.
Alright, I did a bunch of upgrades to my.
Where are you,
my rod.
item?
Got it.
Where are you? I cannot find you. Where
And
are you?
I'm back on the bridge if you want Kitty.
I lost
Okay.
I'd like to have Kitty too. The problem is though, you're about to be kicked again.
Yeah, Roshan, it kicked you again.
Ah, I'm leaving first. Before you can kick me properly.
That's fair. You
No,
can't
kick the
fire
baby.
me. I quit.
Don't kick the baby.
Don't kick the kitty.
The kitty will bite you if you kick them. It'll be very painful for you. You shouldn't do
I
it.
feel very sorry. Then I feel very sorry for
No! I accidentally blade fragments! Crap!
Don't threaten me.
I
with
did
a
that.
good time.
I did that too.
Oh, the pain! The pain!
Yeah,
Ah!
I did that too. I accidentally sold my 3 blade fragments. Or my 2
I
blade
had
fragments.
2. I had 2 and now they're gone! Like, I didn't notice till the last second.
Same here. Fuck.
Oh, I still have my hat fragments, I suppose.
I got a watch fragment, which is new.
I have the watch, I'm wearing it.
Oh.
I got all the watch fragments and I'm wearing it.
Oh, I'm not cool enough for time to exist yet.
Apparently not.
You know what's a thing I like thinking about, just because it like melts my brain. Is if you think about like the Big Bang and the beginning of like space time as we know it. Like, if you have to stop and think like the phrase before time. I don't know that I like that concept. Just I don't know. I like it. It makes me feel squiggly.
Squiggly, huh?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Time before time.
Hey,
There's things
hey,
Bionicle,
everyone,
the
look,
friggin'
it's
time
a
before
bot.
time nonsense in
It's-
Bionicle.
We got one?
Yeah. Yep. guess
In
what
game or
No, in the stream. Let's. Bye.
I'm fishing on the lake now because I have
Is
a
it
quest
top
to
here?
catch
It's going-
fish.
There it is. Rusted ring. Fancier, well, it used to be.
Cheap viewers on Dot Up Yours.
Oh, what?
I was making fun of the bot.
Yeah, they even says the bot even says like, yeah, it is on this location. Just remove the space.
You know what I respect though? I had a bot the other day come in that was just it was called like I think it was like fleece. It was just like like fleecer or something, like fleece or something. And you know what? I'm like, at least he's open with it. At least he's open that it's a racket. Like at least I gotta respect that at least, you know.
Wonderful.
There you are, kitty. I have found the kitty.
I
Oh,
looked
wait a
it
minute,
up. It's
there's another-
apparently lakes and rivers. So
Hey, Roshan.
yeah.
If you look in the sky and see a bunch of dots floating up there, you can get a meteor object.
I don't see it.
I see a fox boy.
Puppy. Look, we have an elite pretty puppy between the three of us.
Yes. We do.
Can
It's
you hear the
great.
barking? Come to camp. Roshan, come to camp.
Kit's barking at him.
Hang on, I'm fishing.
I'm just
We're all
mining.
fishing.
I'm just mining. Mining.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that's a Grizz meme. That's an inside joke this group wouldn't get. I sometimes I mix up inside jokes
You're
with
good.
groups.
You're good.
It's especially weird with my
Roshan,
roommates
follow
because
me.
because we have inside jokes going back 2 decades.
Wow. That's a long time.
Oh,
Be prepared and fish for that meteorite.
Can do it.
Be prepared.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to
Strange
get this.
You got this. Plumb the depths.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I lost it.
Ah, darn it. Sorry, Roshan.
I'm not high enough level yet to be able.
Yo,
to
I caught some weed. Don't know. Just say no. Just say no, kids. Just say no.
You heard it here, everybody. Kit likes weed.
Oh, I don't have bait.
Then there's
Oopsies.
420 Foxo.
It's like that old meme. Is that a weed?
Oh my god.
then there's the Plastic Man supervillain known as the Weed.
Oh, I caught a glistening pupfish, a little puppy.
Hey, so if you smoke pot while you're watching One Piece, do you get to call yourself a weetaboo?
To be fair, you could say that if you're watching any anime. It's just that with One Piece, you can never tell what's the effect of the drug and what is the effect of the show itself.
That's why I loved watching it when I was super sick. Cause like I'm like, this could be happening. It's probably happening, but I won't know for sure.
Wonderful.
was my favorite. That was my favorite part.
That's amazing.
The One Piece.
The One Piece is real.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I caught a salmon.
I love Whitebeard. I love that guy. I hope we see him soon.
I hope I meow at you. Oh.
Oh, that can't possibly happen soon, I'm sure.
You know, this thing has a mute button on it. I wonder if it works.
There you go.
Yippee! I got the freaking watch. Not that anybody will see it
Now I'm
because
hissing
the
at
code's
you.
gonna be
Or-
over it.
Angry.
The mute button on the headphones worked.
Yay!
Yay!
That's good. Things should do what they say when you poke them.
I agree.
So does power increase the speed of your?
I think it increases the
amount of
how many
points.
clicks. Yeah, when you click, it makes your clicks count for more. When when it prompts you to click, it just makes them count for more. Like you'll do like 2 or 3 at a time instead of 1, depending on your power.
Massive rainbow
Ooh.
trout. These fish is gay. Good for them. Good for them.
I got this is the best fish I've caught so far. A 2-star glistening huge carp.
Nice.
You know, I didn't realize until way later that Campus Avenue role-playing server is carp.
It is, yes.
I didn't do that on purpose. I didn't do that.
You sure about that?
I mean, be honest, do I ever do anything on purpose, or does stuff just sort of happen?
Stuff does just tend to sort of happen with you, yeah.
Appropriate since the Tawny takeover.
By the way, Kit, I have something really cool in the works for Christmas that I think you'll enjoy.
Sweet.
Yes.
Oh, I finished a quest.
And again, yeah, sorry about the Kitmas tree being torn asunder, timeline-wise.
You're
And
good.
there- Yeah.
Oh, I have the new bites you mouth.
Oh.
Amazing.
Where are you? The bites you mouth.
Yeah, here, I'll show you.
We get to it.
I have the
Let me
new
get to you.
meow at you mouth. It's very innovative.
Very funny.
All you need.
Give me the
I'm gonna tell you
sturgeon,
this
I
right
want
now. The
milk.
only thing that you need is like the rosy cheeks, and then it looks like you're just like trying hard not to enjoy yourself.
Okay, so speaking of enjoying yourself and dreams, 'cause you mentioned a dream earlier.
Yeah.
I had another dream about pit fighters last night.
Yeah, do tell.
Okay, this one was a little more abstract though. Like usually my dreams are a little more coherent because I have really vivid dreams. This one was a little more disjointed. But I remember at one point, Paris was wrestling with an alligator that was suspiciously like Gummy Goo. Like they were strong Gummy Goo vibes. Like that was. I was getting a lot of that. Okay.
Next one.
Oh, if I want the sturgeon, I have to use a large lure. I looked it up.
Like a sturgeon.
I don't think I have the large lure yet.
Kit, tell us something more about the dream.
Okay, so I remember. Okay, so I was in. I don't even remember who I was. I was like a disembodied like it was like I was the camera in a game. Okay, I wasn't even a person. So I remember I was in a locker room, and I was watching somebody use a hairdryer, and they couldn't find a plug for it, and I remember I think it was Logan was his name, the deer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he got the cord for the hairdryer like tangled in his antlers.
No, no.
And they were like trying to untangle it, and they ended up with like tying each other together instead of like freeing him. And then I remember going and I don't think this was a real character, but there was like a cheetah, and like he was getting really mad because everyone was joking that like he wanted Cheetos, and
Okay.
like he was just so done with that joke. But I remember he was hitting on Paris, but I think Paris was like too busy with the alligator or something. It was a really disjointed one. Like it kept bouncing from thing to thing.
Yeah.
It was not my typical narrative dream.
Hmm. Interesting.
I do remember.
When are we doing Atlas, by the way? 'Cause,
Later.
Yeah, but I plan to have this just
might
split
have to
between-
leave in a bit to get dinner. That's the thing.
Same here, unfortunately.
I'm actually, and I can like come back on call, but I do have some tasks I was.
Okay. If you all would like to, you can go and eat dinner and then come back, and then we can do this. I basically planning on continuing this for at least another hour.
Maybe in like 15. Maybe I should just go now.
Yeah, if
I
you all,
don't know.
if you all want to
I
go,
feel like I haven't. The problem is, I feel like I haven't played this game for very long. So
I mean, there's no obligation. It's a very chill game.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you could always come. You could always come back if we're still playing this, because I plan to stream for another hour, or I plan to continue this game for another hour before going to Atlas.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm
hey,
gonna-
Fox Boy.
I'm gonna go, and
Oh, shit.
I'm actually gonna stay on call because I'm on my phone. So
Okay. Oh no! Like I found the fox boy, plunk.
you're gonna have to
Finding the
deal
Fox
with
Boy
cat.
is such a good thing, man.
I feel like going to. Since it's Saturday, I feel like going to Five Guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, I found a half fragment.
fair enough.
I have to go to work again tomorrow. It's gonna be terrible again, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I know Sundays suck anyway, but especially right before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least I get Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off.
Cool.
Last
sorry.
Last Christmas, I gave you my wolf, but the very next day, gave it away.
I'm going to. I'm going back to California again. For,
Oh, okay.
for
Do your do Hanukkah stuff with your family.
Hanukkah is literally the first night of Hanukkah is literally the same day as Christmas.
Oh, wow.
It's funny when they line up, huh? I think
So
I want to see what I want to see what would happen if I start telling people Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa.
Well, get a lot of it's another person, I suppose.
Yes. Yeah. Let's all try to celebrate frickin' Howl New Easter Wienentide Day. Y'all remember where that's from?
No.
It sounds familiar, but it's not. I can't.
It's
put my finger on
the
it.
Fairly Odd Parents Christmas.
That's
Oh.
right.
Guys, I found out something really terrible today.
What's
What?
that?
So first good thing. Apparently, my family has HBO Max for this month. So
Nice.
add that for a month. Bad thing though. Tried to find the Venture Brothers on there, and they only had the movie on there.
Oh no.
Dude, some stuff is really hard to find. I don't know if it's licensing or what.
I don't know.
Granted, some of the humor probably aged not great.
The Venture Brothers is a good show, and I love it. But the first 2 seasons, especially, have a lot of humor that did not age well.
I've never
Like, at
watched
all.
it, so
Go to tab. Okay.
Like
yeah, I have the watch, but in one hat fragment.
the early seasons have so many instances of the R word. It's a little much.
The R
Yeah, I'd
slur.
imagine.
Yeah.
yeah, that word has
Um,
definitely gone out of fashion as a slur.
Yeah, that was I existed in the 90s where that word was a freaking colloquial.
Yeah, that was very common in the vernacular. That was very, very common. Yeah, for sure.
I definitely
It
remember
was common
hearing it.
even in the
2000s
2000s.
a
Like
fair bit.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we would call each other that.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And it's just kind of funny that like my friends this is gonna sound so dumb, but I remember thinking like when I learned about like racial stuff as a kid, I'm like, oh good, I'm glad that's over. And that was a little naive, not exactly
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, as a racial minority, it's definitely not over.
no, I know. I'm just saying. When I was a kid, I didn't even.
Yeah,
It
I know.
it was stupid because I didn't think of it that way. I'm like, oh, good. I'm glad we got over that. That sounded really bad. So like the simplistic logic. So to me, the idea of like racial humor or like slurs and stuff was kind of funny in how absurd on its face it was, and I think that's why that humor in that era seemed that way to me. But then I realized that things were a little more complicated than that.
Oh crap! Yeah, dinner time.
It's funny, kids sometimes the way their brains work. They.
Mm.
Last Christmas, I gave you my carp. The very
Okay.
next day,
Oh, shit.
slap me in the face with it.
I need to go to
What
dinner.
level are you guys in Atlas? Because on the way, probably.
I'm like level 18, 19.
Oh jeez. Okay.
I'm level
I
like
meant to-
16, 17.
I'll be
I
back
meant
in a
to-
bit.
on
I
my-
need dinner.
On my layout, I'm probably only like 9 or no, I'm like 10, I think. So I might have to
I
go
meant-
off on my own and do some.
Yeah, sometimes I'm also pretty behind. If it makes you feel better.
Yeah, I'm about to say if you both are able to, you both can form a party and go on your own adventures.
I just don't want to lose the entire day with some stuff I have to do. Is all. I'm enjoying this immensely, but
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Roshan, I did actually have a question, if you don't mind. I know you're on your phone, but I'm curious what Hanukkah traditions you and your family enjoy, because like I don't know many. I know some just from like I went to the Jewish Community
Seems not
Center for summer
much.
camps.
So Hanukkah's actually like theologically, it's a pretty minor holiday.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
it's mostly bigger because it gets bundled up
yeah,
with Christmas
yeah.
and everybody makes it a big thing.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not like a nothing holiday, like
Yeah,
theologically, but it's uh, it's more of like a historical one, like
yeah,
'cause it celebrates a very. I mean, I think the candle myth is a myth, but like
it's kind of symbolic at the very least.
yeah, hang on, I'm about to be in the elevator. I will not be able to speak for like
Oh
30
yeah, no
seconds.
worries. I was just curious because like when I went to the JCC, one of the things we did in their summer camp was uh, they taught us how to make dreidels,
Mhm.
and that was kind of fun to play. I didn't mind that. I don't know if you ever do that.
Dreidel, 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 made you out of corn.
I made mine out of wood, and actually got to like kind of carve it a little. Um, give the young fox a wood scraper. That'll go well, I'm sure. It was actually pretty fun. I remember we played for M&Ms.
Made of wood. By the way, I still really, really like the Doom logo.
Yeah.
Yay, blade fragment. The Doom logo. If you flip it up like the more recent Doom logo, if you flip it upside down, it looks like the word wood.
Ah, I got a motherfucking alligator.
Wait, where are you?
I'm up with Brave up the ladder. Uh,
I
near the
see
lake.
it.
It's gigantic. He's wiggly. He's pointy, but he's giving me the eyes.
I see it. I see the alligator.
Yeah. Purple. He's a purpligator.
Purple gator.
He's my new best friend. Look at the face he makes me make. You can tell he's my new best friend.
Yep. I still can't get over the picture of Vane like of like what this person who caught two alligators at the same time.
Sorry, like I said, elevator, no connection. I'm back.
Oh no, you're good. Understandable.
Darn it. Yeah. We'll see you soon, Roshan.
The main thing we did was just the main thing we do is just we don't really do presents anymore because it's we're too old for it. Kind of
Yeah, gotcha.
it's more of a kid thing.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fair.
I think I heard that it started just because kids were jealous that their friends got them. So,
Yeah, because gift giving wasn't really part of the original deal, if I recall.
no, it's basically like all you really do is just light the candles and then usually have some sort of like dinner.
Okay,
Like, well, because
it's more about just being with
Ashkenazi.
it's more about just being with the family. Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense. Yo, my buddy caught a king salmon. Uh, yeah, I was just curious because like I've never actually been like a part of a Hanukkah celebration other than like
Mhm.
just talking about it in the JCC in general.
Yeah, like I said, it's pretty minor. It's pretty minor theologically, but in terms of like culturally, it's definitely become a bigger thing. Just because of, I think it's more minor if you're in like Israel because it's not a less exposure to the Christian world.
Yeah, it's probably different cultural pressures on that. Makes sense.
Because what it celebrates is, so you know the after the Greek Empire, Alexander's Empire, there were a bunch of you know, it basically split apart into a bunch of well, not little, they were still pretty big, but like, you know, separate realms, right?
Yeah,
So it celebrates independence from the Seleucids, which were one of the breakaway uh, kingdoms that controlled like Syria and Mesopotamia. So that's what it celebrates.
Button.
Because I know the candles specifically are about like the lantern that kept burning even when the oil was low,
Yeah.
the lamp. Like I know that part of it, but it's interesting to hear the more historical angle.
Yeah.
Dang it! I keep getting soda tabs and freaking buttons.
It didn't. I mean, the independence lasted like a century, but it was. It's the Romans
Like
came knocking, but
it makes me think about the guy from the Hunchback of Notre Dame in the Disney. I'm free, I'm free. And he falls into the stockades. Dang it!
yeah. I mean, it was. I mean, a century's not.
That's
Some
not
people live
nothing.
their whole. Some people live their whole lifetime in that period, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not nothing for sure.
Right. I'm at the store, so I'm gonna mute for a bit.
Alrighty.
All right.
The hunt is real. We are hunt.
Oh no, I got a cursed cosmetic. No mouth. I can be a creepypasta now.
2 blade fragments, please. I just need 1 more. Go to tab, darn it. Need 1 more blade fragment.
Hey, where are you, Zero? Let me to show you. I'll find you. Don't worry.
Bye. I'm on my way to you now. If I see something, if I see something, I'm gonna try and find a hunt. It's gonna be. Hello. See you.
Booga booga booga! I found the creepypasta face.
Can you hear? Is the music hearable in the background?
That was kind of muffled. What was that?
Is the music like? Can you hear the music that's playing in the store in the background?
Nope.
No.
You're just your voice, and even that's a little distant. So
Yeah, your voice sounds a little bit muffled.
I'm just talking quietly.
That's fair.
no, it makes sense. I mean, you're out there, so
Here.
I just got a burger with just a barbecue sauce and cheese, and then fries.
Oh wait.
yes, I like my new creepypasta face.
There you go. Your new Stitch face.
Yeah.
Cause
How?
Oh, by the way, have you all seen the new Alva boss yet?
Not the finale, no. I'm afraid not.
I'll hold off on mentioning anything then.
Thank you. I'm sometimes a little behind on that stuff, but I'm excited for this one because I'm hearing people saying that it's pretty intense, emotional and stuff.
Kind of wish I had the ability to do this video and like stream. Like one of the things I kind of want to do is do a watch party type thing where I can, with all of your permission, like record your reactions.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead, but I would have this playing in the foreground while I have a timer. I have
My
a question.
camp is tier 3. I have a private island prop now.
I have a question, Kit. Have you ever seen any of the Rankin Bass specials?
Oh yeah. I've seen probably most of them. Even some of the really gonzo ones. Granted, it's been a while for a lot of them, but I've watched a ton of them. My favorite is the the History of Santa Claus one. The Winter Warlock. That was one of my.
Yeah, that's Santa Claus is coming to town.
With Meister Burger.
Yeah. What about the other History of Santa Claus one, where it's all Fey realm shit?
I don't think I've seen that one. I did see the weird Baby New Year one.
Yeah, Rudolph Shiny New Year.
Yeah.
You see, Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July.
Yep.
Yeah, because apparently, Frank and Bass, the people that were involved in that, after doing everything involving freaking Lord of the Rings and the freaking Hobbit and shit, they think, you know what? Our Christmas specials need this deep a fucking lore. So they decided, hey, Rudolph, you know that freaking nose you have? Well, it's actually from the power of a super being known as the Aurora Borealis. But you can only use your power for good. If it is used for evil, then it disappears forever, like he's a freaking Power Ranger.
Yeah, they went real gonzo with those. By the time they were done, for sure.
Yeah. Freaking Winter Warlock thinking, you know what I'm gonna do? If you give me with Frosty's hat, I will duplicate. I can create an army of Frosty the Snowman.
I also think about like I still like some of the music. He's Mr. White Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's
Snow.
that's Year Without a Santa Claus.
Yeah, I still like some of the
Brothers.
music. Yeah.
Yeah, Brave mentioned that that he got that from the Miser Brothers Christmas one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So but I still think my favorite is the Santa Claus is Coming to Town, even though I know Rudolph is the one people think of as the most classic. I still think and I don't know if that's just because I watched it more or I like it better, but just for some other reason. But I just enjoy that one.
Yeah, there is one thing when it came to the life. I think it's called The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus, where they give the explanation on how Santa Claus is effectively immortal.
They go through Santa Claus in college, and it's just a big bar that says censored.
Where they gave him like he's being hunted by death and the Lord of the Elves.
He got to meet the Death Wolf that early, lucky bastard.
But then he gives him like the cloak of immortality. He says, "Whoosh! There you go. You are now immortal, Santa Claus. You can continue to do your thing."
Mighty swell of the guy.
Yeah. I almost call him Treebeard, but he's not Treebeard. Because he wears this big crown on his head that looks like a.
You know what I always liked was the design of. Oh, did we lose? Never mind. Sorry, I thought I heard a pop, but I forgot that's Brave's muted anyway, so might be on my end. I actually really like some of the original character designs for those. Like I actually kind of like the Winter Warlock. I liked the Miser Brothers. I think I might have enough to get a watch. I'm gonna go see.
You need the 3 watch pieces.
I think I have 3.
Yeah, I have 2 blade fragments. I need 1 more.
Oh shit! I forgot I can't get across this way, can I?
Yeah, it's
Dang
just
it.
like this place is like, nope, you must go around.
Go a little long ass way. Fine. Thought I could cross it like a goober. The goob will go the long way.
Yeah, I still can't get over that frickin'. Like, my boss was wearing a frickin' t-shirt that said frickin' Skibbity Rismus on it.
That psychic damage.
That is painful. Alright, burger, fries excited.
Yeah.
Kitty can have cheeseburger.
Kitty can have cheeseburger.
Has burger.
burger. Just
That was
gift
like one of the first memes I was aware of when I was a kid.
it. Oh, I have 3 watch fragments, but I don't know if.
Since we were talking about
No.
old memes, like
Yeah, yeah.
You're freaking.
Oh no, I only have 2. Dang it. I thought I had 3.
Freaking ground gnomes keep moving my shit.
Memes
Yeah.
are fast. Memes are pretty fascinating. Like I think I've mentioned this to some folks, but like if I actually was a sociologist or like a psychologist, I would really be fascinated in studying like memes and how like you can have
Memes.
well, it's super fascinating to me because it's a really unique social phenomenon where like everyone gains like a collective it's like a collective inside joke, but it just spreads and like mutates in really fascinating ways and like different locales pick it up. It's just I don't know, I find it interesting.
Yeah, people want to add their own spin on it. Stuff
Yeah.
like that.
And some of them get like official recognition, like Moushly. Capcom actually like kind of leaned into it and had like they had like a mouse and piece of cheese next to their Resident Evil logo account on social media.
Eh.
Ooh, I caught a glistening plastic bag. Well, wait, if it's wet, of course it's glistening. That's not special. All right, I'm probably gonna go in a sec.
Oh,
I'll still hang out, but I do want to try and get some things done.
that's fair.
Oh, you mean you're just going to be in the call and not?
Yeah, I just have some things that are a little overdue with.
Maybe I won't join Atlas, and I might have to grind on my own. Or I could, I guess, just
Maybe.
join with my name, but I don't know if there's much of a point in doing it.
Well, and you and I could maybe do like a catch up session together sometime since you and I are the ones that are behind.
Well, with my alt, with my main.
I'm about to say.
Oh, with your right.
I'm about to say. You all can still. I was gonna say we could still all be able to play Atlas together at some point, but I do understand. Like, y'all could do a catch up thing while like over the weekday whenever you want to.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just join with my main so I could just do like a group photo.
Is your main?
Since
I'm
I
guessing
can-
your main is a mage, right?
Yeah, like level 20 something.
Full
Near
mystic.
the- near-
Full mystic makes sense for you.
Is that like? Is it a healer?
No. Damage you.
I was about to say because Langlo is a big ol' healer.
Roshan like make things go boom with magic.
Yeah.
I still remember that was like our first Final Fantasy 14 session. I'm like still basically learning the mechanics and I'm going around, and you're just casually in the background like dropping hydrogen bombs on random birds and shit.
Oh man. Also, hi, I'm back.
Hello.
Dinner was tasty.
What'd you
What'd you
have?
have?
Ravioli.
Ooh, I like.
Kit, the birds had it coming.
I was
Where you
admiring the
guys at?
Borbs, and then it just was atomized.
Get out of you guys.
I'm on the pier
And I'm on the.
One
down
around.
by the guy who sells you watches and hats that are
Fun.
definitely real in a trench coat.
Today was a day.
Yeah, sounds
Still
like
got a
it.
good dinner. And my new headset.
Yeah, sometimes the little things are what you can hold on to.
Oh yeah, you won't have
No.
to deal with the disconnecting and
Mm.
I
Yeah,
caught a
um,
massive lion. I caught a massive lionfish. I love lionfish. I love them so much.
You know what's great about this new headset?
What's that?
It doesn't randomly pop out of the headphone jack all the time.
yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big plus. Big plus.
I mean, it sounds good. They're comfortable.
Comfort's important too. I think a lot of people forget that if you have these things on for a long time, they can really
Yeah.
if they're not
Problem with
comfy.
my current one is that it
Dang
has
it,
a
soda
weird
tab.
crackling sound it does sometimes.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
not for you guys, but like in my own ears. It'll just
Uh,
crackle
Mm.
suddenly. I don't know what causes it.
That's
Interesting.
weird.
You'll never get me to admit that yesterday I accidentally put the mic in the audio jack and the audio jack in the mic thing.
Could you have
Never,
like
never
a
gonna
You
admit.
never did.
on?
What? When did that happen?
It never once. I'm a professional.
Do you have 4 eyes right now?
Yes, I switched to a creepy pasta face.
You are. I see. Also see that you are a goober now.
Yes.
I mean, when are you not a goober? Frankly,
It seemed
I
like a
think
title I
I-
should roll with.
I mean,
Leia
it
would
is the
make a
perfect
pretty-
title for you, really.
I think Leia would make a pretty scary, like, evil alien who's chasing everyone down.
I wouldn't mind seeing the that kitty taking interest in you with 4 eyes.
Xenomorph Queen Leia.
All more queenly.
Do not be
Get-
afraid.
I can just do the
I
just do the
just-
line. Get away from her, you bitch, and just knock him out of the way. It's my turn.
My turn with the kitty.
It's
Cat's in
turn.
my lap. This is my fate.
Then there's still frickin' pizza monster.
I want a cat in my lap.
Up, up, up. The boys are watching.
Yeah, my headset's actually it's aged pretty well. It's not the newest set, but it's pretty high quality, and I got it, and it still holds up really well. You know, if I plug the damn
This
thing
is
in the right
this,
place.
this was like a $50 pair that was on sale for like 20. So
Oh, it's a good deal.
yeah. And then it took 2 weeks to get here, and literally the day after I complained to Amazon about it, they shipped it. So I mean, you know.
The ones I've got are all fancy. They've got like little LEDs in them, so like it changes color when it's muted or not.
Mine aren't that fancy, but
I got mine from like a gamer dude bro store.
Makes sense.
I duded and I broed.
Duty broad.
This might be the nicest headset I've ever owned.
I do want to at some point. Obviously, I gotta prioritize just like rent and stability and shit. But
Yeah.
I would sometime like to get like a Yeti mic so that I could have my roommates in here at the same time without some of the complications, and we could all be on.
That'd be nice, yeah.
Because Meg likes popping in. Duke will too when he gets. The problem is he works nights like really
Yeah.
late, so our schedules don't really. Oops,
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, I have
Update.
the.
I like Meg, so
Yeah, I have
it'd
my.
be great to have Meg around
mic,
on
so-
things.
Yeah, I Meg's great. She really is.
I don't know her very well, but she seems pretty dang cool.
Yeah, I've known her for goodness, I'm trying to
Also,
think
her
how long.
persona is adorable.
It is. I helped her find an artist and settle some of the designs. Like she wanted the fur pattern to be a certain way, but then she's like, "Oh, it looks too much like a bodysuit," and so we tweaked it a little bit. It's the first time she's ever had a full anthrosona, which is nice.
He's very nice, yes.
All right, I think I need to pop off, but thank you for this.
Yeah.
Before I go, if you're willing to look at my stream real quick.
Yeah, yeah. Whoa! Oh no, you're a ghosty.
Ghosty.
like-
Ghost.
You like kissing waterfalls, don't you?
What's wrong with his face?
You like kissing waterfalls, don't you?
I know what you are. All right. I'll come back on the call in a minute, but I'm gonna grab some water and food and stuff.
Yeah, you're
Look,
stuck
Everyone,
up. Or
before he goes, everybody, Everybody kiss the fox. Everyone, every single last person.
Kissy, 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 kissy.
Yes.
Zero's
Yep.
just joined the cute critter space program. There we go.
Cute critter space
Hello.
program.
How do I do the kiss face?
Okay. Oh, I don't know on your setup. It's okay. I'll do it enough for both of us.
Oh, God, why is it so cute? Why it's so cute. There we go, you figured it out. Let's go, my planet needs me.
All right.
There you go. There you go.
All right. Back. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
There you go. I gave kisses. Now, I must continue the hunt for objects. I am one blade fragment away.
I was before I accidentally sold them.
Yeah.
I'm still salty about it.
Yeah, same here.
I will never not be salty about it.
Yeah, that's kind of a
print-
that's kind of a dumb game decision, honestly. The fact that you have the fact that you have the like you can sell them even if they're like items that are kind of necessary.
Yep. Alright, Possum, what do you got for me?
Prehensile tail time?
Yes. There is a very specific place I want the prehensile tail to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta figure that.
It is not stream appropriate.
Yep. But it's I'm still on the hunt for it's either a blade fragment or monocle fragment because I have all the watches. I have the watch fragments.
I made the watch already. I'm wearing it. It's a very nice watch.
Okay.
Hipstery.
Very.
We don't like your kind around here.
What do you mean your kind? Like hipsters.
Hipsters. Hilarious.
Oh, I got another watch fragment. Even though I already have a watch.
Oh my gosh.
Hipsters.
Hipsters.
That's a second monocle fragment. Give me a freaking blade fragment, please. I need another blade fragment or a monocle fragment. But I'm more likely gonna get like 50 more freaking soda tabs. Damn hipsters.
I increased my camp rank. Private island. Prop. Additional items in the shop. Oh my gosh.
Hello?
Wonderful.
Hey,
Hello.
Roshan.
How long have you guys not been able to hear me?
Probably for the past
A while.
For a while.
I've not been able to hear you since I came back.
It was glitching.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought that you were just in an area where your voice wasn't able to reach out because of.
No, I wasn't muted and it was.
Oh, okay.
Because I was wondering, like, I was saying all these things and it was just not responding.
Yeah, sorry, Roshan.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, so what are you having for
And it's not your fault, it's just stupid Discord.
Discord B, gonna Discord. We're saying 0?
Yeah, what do you have for dinner, Roshan?
Just a burger and fries.
Nice.
Burger.
Hamburger.
Kitty likes cheese.
My dog is insane over cheese.
Isn't cheese not safe for dogs to eat?
No.
I know. Yeah, I know that dogs are allergic to chocolate, but I don't know whether or not cheese.
I don't know enough.
Dogs can definitely have cheese. Like, it depends on the kind of cheese, but yeah, dogs can have cheese. They're even like dog
Okay.
treats that are cheese.
One of my cats goes nuts whenever I eat ice cream. Like he will, well, not just one of them, but our two male cats,
Hmm?
the tabby and the black and white fluffy one,
Mm-hmm.
will just go nuts when I'm eating ice cream. Like they will literally jump on me. Like they'll jump on, like they'll give in their little hind legs and put their paws on me to try to get to my ice cream. I'm just like, no, silly cat. It's so cute, but it is very annoying.
You can't. My dog. You cannot eat food sitting on the couch or in my dad's chair, where she will get up on your lap and try to just take it out of your hand with her mouth.
Yeah, pets don't exactly have a good sense of
Give me your food. No.
Even though she has her own food that we give her
yeah.
at specific times a day.
But I want the food now. Nom.
She's very impatient and very I am the princess. You must pay attention to me and give me what I want when I want it. Very spoiled. Even though no,
Animals deserve to be spoiled.
true.
Spoil the woofo and kitty with pets and
Yeah.
cuddles.
Yeah.
If you don't spoil the kitty will do things.
You know what the dog likes to do whenever I come home from
What?
she makes me sit on the stairs and then climbs on me and licks my face.
Yeah, at least it's not a situation like frickin' Dino and frickin' Flintstones where they just tackle you.
She's not
Tackle
big
you.
enough to do that, but she's definitely heavy and muscular. Because she's a Dachshund Jack Russell mix.
Nice.
So she's
No, what I love.
even though she's like larger than both brands, both breeds typically
Mhm.
are,
Mhm.
and heavier. She's like 30-something pounds.
Oh.
So she's like mostly muscle,
Mhm.
in my understanding.
You know what I love? When you pick up a cat and then they just sort of like give you you've seen the looks cats will give you when you pick them up, right? I don't even know
Yes.
how to describe it. It's so funny.
I've always referred to it as oh gosh, how do you put it?
It's like hard to describe, but like they give you this look, especially like one of our boys is that it's like it's not exactly like I don't like it's not exactly like a hostile look.
It's
Gonna say,
I
like-
call it a sick of your shit look.
Okay, okay, who man? Where are you gonna carry me to? Yeah,
Or
it's
more
who
like
man, not
I'm human. Can you please put me down so I can have actual agency over my own actions?
yeah. I was about to say, did you just say human?
I don't do it very often because most of my cats aren't a huge fan of being picked up. But whenever I do, and then they give me the look, and they'll look at my face like with this why sort of look, and I just let
Why you do this to me?
and then I pet them. They might purr for a second, and then they squirm to be put down when I let them down.
What goes through a cat's head when you pick them up is how could this happen to me? I made my mistakes, got
Well, and then they
nowhere
like
to
it
run.
yeah, and then they like it for like 30 seconds, and then they decide to hate it.
Yeah.
So I've sort of had it so that Leia is just the cat of all cats. Like she is
Yeah.
very stereotypically feline, and she would definitely be the type of cat who would let you do it for 30 seconds and then claw you if you over when her arbitrary time
Yeah.
when the arbitrary time limit runs out, she'll just claw you without saying anything.
Oh man. Sounds painful.
Not a hard claw.
I'm
You
trying
know,
my
apparently
best.
cats. Oh, sorry.
I'm trying my best to find the thing here. It's just Dotton.
I admit, cat's claws do scare me a fair bit because I do not like sharp things being near me.
Yeah. So apparently cats have like a very weak bite force, but their
And
teeth
I'm
are
not
just
worried about them biting me. I'm worried about the claws.
yeah. I just think this is a neat fact that cats have a very weak bite force, but
Yeah.
their teeth are so sharp that they do a lot of damage regardless.
Yeah.
Of course, the item that I got was a freaking wristed ring.
I mean, I've never been bitten by a cat, but I've been scratched by a cat before, and that's childhood trauma shit right there.
Yeah. Have you been freaking? Have you had to do with like 2 or 3 kittens clawing up your leg and you're not wearing pants?
Oh, oh no! Ow!
Yeah, it's the cat's way of letting you know that they really don't want the attention right now.
No, I mean the kitties wanted attention. They were crawling up my
I-
They were crawling
Yeah.
up my leg trying to get my attention.
I'm talking
Don't-
more about adult cats.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
My kit.
Kit, you'd want Leia to crawl up you, wouldn't you, and scratch you a lot.
Look, if you don't walk away with some mark that's never going away, we're even really having fun.
There's a yeah. Cats can do a lot of damage, but I let them.
Actually, no joke. Still have a scar from trying to take Twix, this tiny ass cat, to the vet,
Mhm.
and her disagreeing that she needed to go to the vet.
I am one monocle piece away and 1 blade fragment away and 2
Nice.
hat fragments away.
You can be the Monopoly guy.
A monopoly blade master.
You're
Yeah,
gonna
you
learn
are
a
aware
way
of the
of-
reason why Monopoly exists, right?
I am.
Yeah.
That its entire purpose is to make you hate capitalism.
Yup.
Well, I thought the purpose was to make it hate your family members that you play with, but that
No,
works.
Yeah,
the-
and what
the-
made you-
the game was designed to make you hate capitalism, but it instead makes you hate your family members.
Well, to be fair, you hate your family members because of capitalism.
Yes, exactly. True. Good point.
Capitalism.
It's a very laissez-faire capitalism.
Oh, I forgot I made your ornament wink, Brave. I forgot I made it wink. That's cute.
It is, yes.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you're gonna learn a canon Leia fact.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So when I think Kit has seen this before, but Leia, when she was like 6 to like 12, I think was the age I settled on. She lived in exile, right? I think you saw the little post I made in the writing channel about this kid. But
Yeah,
it
I'm
was a
familiar.
while
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, I'm familiar. I'm familiar with that a little bit. Yeah. I actually like that bit of lore. It was interesting because it shows her how she kind of
Yeah.
changed over time.
But this means that when she lived, because she lived amongst mostly canines and humans for a while.
She was with the Hummans and Aminals.
So this means that she would sometimes have human maids who would try to give her bath.
Ah!
It did not end well. It did not end well for the humans
Oh,
who tried
no.
to give her bath.
Oh no.
Meow.
You get one of those cats that like sounds like they're talking. Oh no 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 no.
Shit, after a while, her mom was in charge of giving her a bath. No more human.
Yeah, here's what happens. The cat responds to the human daring to give a bath.
This guy is unfucking believable.
Yeah.
I think I might need to increase.
You know what would be fun? Getting in the shower with Catwoman.
I mean,
You,
she's
that's-
fine.
you say that now, but does she want to be in the shower? Is kind of the pivotal question there. That's
I mean,
really the
if-
determinant.
Mm,
I mean, she's fine with hot water. She just doesn't like baths because the water can cool down and then it feels gross on her fur.
Actually, that is one of the main reasons cats tend to not like water. Is their fur's a lot shorter than canids. They don't
Yeah.
have like a double coat, and so their body temperature plummets a lot faster.
Yeah, so she
Yeah.
likes. So Erwin actually has a longer coat than Leia does. You've probably noticed that in the art.
yeah.
So he is actually fine with water. That's the whole background behind the art I had of them going on the water slide.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got a
Where
case.
he's having a great time.
Whoa, wonder what
Yeah, where
happened
Erwin's
here.
having. Where Erwin's having. Have you guys seen that? I think you guys have seen that, but you might have forgotten it. Let me just.
That's the Rick piece I'm trying to finish coloring for you, but I'm behind on everything.
Yeah. It's okay. Here, let me just repost it.
I like. I remember seeing that and being disappointed they weren't naked. Because you know me.
I gave him an option to make him even.
I actually did end up.
Mm.
Okay, so true
Chose the
story. I
wrong
did
option.
actually end up in a water slide. My tube kind of got away from me. I did actually end up having my suit come off on a water slide once.
Oh, damn.
So that was fun.
By the way. Oh, by
But
the
yeah,
way,
oh.
there is an episode of MASH that I was recently looking at while I was waiting in the van, and it
Mhm.
says like Frank Birds goes up to Hawkeye Pierces, goes, "Hey, stay away from my medical magazines, Frank," and he says, "The joy of nudity." And then he opens up the magazine and goes, "Naked people playing volleyball? Do you participate in this sort of thing?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes like, "It's disgusting." And it says, and Pierce goes, "I sure hope so."
I want to participate in such a thing.
It sounds fun, but I get a little enthusiastic with volleyball. So at the last time I went to my biofamily's family reunion in Idaho, I brought Grizz along,
Hmm.
and we turned like it ended up with all of us. We ended up turning a casual little game of volleyball into like the volley war of 2020 or 2022.
Man.
It turns into the
So
Um,
here,
it turns into the final scene of freaking The Witch of Karakudo.
Uh-huh. We were
love
going
it.
nuts for it. So I'm not sure I want to do that naked because we got really like it was getting kind of intense. Like I ended up spiking the ball at one point.
Well, now I'm thinking about Saki's tits. Thank you.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
that's
And
the
happy
key to
Hanukkah.
it.
Best Christmas gift
Yes,
ever.
that's still one of my favorite lines in The Witch of Kurohito was you just need to figure out how to say it, don't you? Okay, yes, fine, giant woman I want to sleep with.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jane.
Yep. Accurate description of Saki.
There's
I
only-
love that we can do whatever you want, whether that be intimate services or pinball. And she goes, pinball? And then it cuts to that, and it's like, I've offered that for years, and you're the first client that's ever actually taken me up on it.
I'd take her up on it.
I like pinball.
I also like pinball.
You got to play a pinball game where it actually
Also,
plays
also the panel where they were playing pinball had a really cute vixen in the background wearing only a vest, and it made me very happy.
Oh, the one with the prosthetic arm.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was cool.
Then there's
yes. Good character design.
pinball game that has Ghostbusters playing in the background, so you can pretty much say like it is talking about busting.
Yeah, Ghostbusters. Da, da, da.
So we used to have an arcade. It was really sad they closed, but we used to have an arcade called the Atomic Arcade here,
Mhm.
and I loved it. But my favorite machine to play for longer periods was Bubble Bobble, because a good Bubble Bobble
Yes.
game can last a while if you're actually
Yeah.
half decent at it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have something to talk about later.
Bubble Dergs. So the only problem was it was next to the Lethal Weapon pinball machine,
Oh boy.
which just kind of kept cycling music.
Oh,
That got tiring because it was like the same. It would periodically, everybody dance now. I'm like, I know, you want us to dance. You've asked me a million times. I'm busy. Can't you see?
Too busy falling into the river. Anyway,
I love Bubble Bobble though. This is kind of a weird deep kit lore thing. So when I was a teenager and I was really, really struggling, I ended up going to the hospital for a while. And because they were medicating me for the wrong psychological condition, which made me worse, of course. I was misdiagnosed pretty bad. So I wasn't doing great, but I had gotten to enough of an equilibrium that, I could be out and about with some of the other kids that were there for their reasons. But we had a Bubble Bobble machine that you could go play if, you were chill and had shown that you were going to continue to be so. And so this kid and I, that was kind of our solace. Like we would go play Bubble Bobble. So the funny thing about Bubble Bobble is it's always been kind of like a major comfort game for me ever since. Because it's kind of like, life sucks. It does. Want to play a game where dragons shoot bubbles? Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like that's the thing to do. I'm glad they figured things out.
Zero, can you shoot bubbles?
Ooh, yeah.
I think we're all glad they figured that shit out.
It's difficult. They know a lot more about the nuances of the autism spectrum now than they did then.
Yeah.
I remember I remember when I was a kid, they gave me medication for my ADHD, and it just ended up turning me into a zombie at school.
Oof. Yeah,
I have a friend who had bad experiences with ADHD medicine.
Yeah, because it just sometimes, and the other problem with some of the drugs is that they don't always affect everyone the same way, and the only way to know is like kind of trial and error. That's the part that sucks the most.
Yeah.
But like, the problem was they thought I was bipolar, so I was on like lithium, and I was on some pretty heavy shit.
Damn, yeah.
And so the funny thing is rather than make me not manic, it actually almost artificially made me manic at times.
Jeez.
It was it was a weird time, but in retrospect, the person who diagnosed me as bipolar made so many colossal mistakes. Like I remember, I don't remember some of the details because it was a rough time in my life, but my mom had told me, I remember her telling me that the person in the interview had said, do you hear voices in the room when no one's around? And me being an autistic kid, being very literal, I was thinking, well, I hear myself think sometimes. Or does she mean like the radio? Or like music or whatever? And I'm like, well, yeah, because I didn't know she was talking about like a mental stuff. I thought she was asking like, could I hear well enough to hear things like that? Or, I didn't know what she was asking. So I'm like, yeah, I can. and she never followed up, which is the thing you would want to do if someone was actually having like command hallucinations.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it was mostly just me it was basically me autisming my way through the interview and her not getting that.
Damn.
Yes, finally. I have my third
Okay.
blade fragment.
My version of I have more of the obsessive kind, not as much the and the like the anxiety kind, not as much the
Mm.
I mean, I do have some of the trouble with communication kind, but it's more of like
Yeah.
I mean, I do have a habit of taking things too literally though too. That's one of my
Yeah.
I am diagnosed with autism and obsessive compulsive disorder.
The two pretty much go together. The two pretty much almost always go together from my experience,
Yeah.
to some degree at least.
Yeah.
So
But
Roshan, do you have like
I am in fact very obsessive compulsive in a long list of ways.
I can be, but like about weird things. Like for me, it's more I'm just extremely habit forming. Like I brush my teeth very much the
Same.
same way. I shower very much the same way.
Same.
You know, it's
Same.
not so much that like if something's askew, I need to fix it. That doesn't really bug me. But
You know, I work very much on routines.
yeah.
Yeah.
Although I'm also a little chaotic, so sometimes I like fuck around it with it. Like I'll get an impulse to just try something, and that usually doesn't go well. But you know, that's just how I am.
Mhm.
so I was never officially
Hey,
diagnosed,
Brave, look what I finally got.
What did you
Oh, okay.
get?
despite showing all the symptoms.
I'm wearing it right now.
Yeah, from our interactions, I would say you definitely fit the archetype that I'm familiar with.
It's not. I think it's mostly just. I guess we never found a reason to, because I've always done well
Hey, I caught
in school and stuff.
a tiny alpha tiny Atlantic salmon.
Wow.
A lot of tiny.
It's like
So I
non-Atlantic salmon, but Atlantic.
Yeah, so I
Um,
guess
Cybertext.
because mine was more high functioning, my parents just thought it wasn't a huge deal.
Yeah,
So-
if it doesn't, because that's the thing is if it's, I mean, like the psychologists even talk about it, like where like we don't really consider it like a disorder unless it's like actually making your life difficult. If it's actually impeding your day-to-day function, that's when we decide that maybe we
The
need to do some
actual
medical
disorder
treatment.
the actual disorder I have on that respect is anxiety disorder.
Yeah.
That's the thing I actually take medicine for.
Although to be fair though, you seem to be able to accomplish an awful lot. Like college, you've done a lot of testing, and you're at a way higher level of education than I was.
I had to take this.
Yeah. No, but it's just
I
good
would
that
not.
they
I
could
would have
get to that.
collapsed without. That's actually one of the things I talked about on my
Ooh,
grad
got a
school
marlin.
applications, because
Something Marlin.
one of the questions was how do you contribute to diversity? And one of the things they listed was people with disabilities. I was like, oh,
Oh, yeah,
that's
nice.
I have experience with that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So you got,
It was mostly for the public school applications, but I was like, oh, I know about that.
Journal.
yeah,
So,
it stands to reason.
Oh yeah, I already have all the salt water.
I don't.
I have to stay. I have to stay in fresh water.
I ended up getting a little bit of assistance in college. I was really reticent to ask for any kind of accommodation because at the time, and this is kind of dumb in retrospect, I was just like desperately trying to avoid the title of disability. Like for whatever reason, even going to like the disability department, I was trying to not have a thing because I just didn't want that. That felt like a label I wasn't going to be able to get away from. And in retrospect, that was a really dumb thing to worry about in the end. But they did actually help me out. Like one of the things they let me do was they let me test in like a separate area, and they would give me like half an hour more in case I needed like brief breaks to like get up and breathe.
Yeah.
So they didn't like do any work for me or anything. They just made it easier for me to do what I needed to do.
My school did stuff like that for me too.
Yeah, once I was in college, we had a good.
fish.
Once I was in college, we had a pretty good understanding of because they called what I have Asperger's, even though that's not really a thing anymore. They just fold that
That's
into
what I was
autism
originally
spectrum.
diagnosed with at first as a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I think Asperger's just means high functional.
Yeah, it's just ASD, high functioning or low functioning.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think I'm considered high functioning.
I'm considered high functioning, but it makes me question the medical textbook's definition of function. But I roll with it.
I got a tiny goldfish because we're rich. We're rich. We're rich. They call the those particular things like we call the support center students now.
Okay, that's a little less threatening. That's a less threatening title for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot better than what it was called back then.
Yeah, because for
So-
whatever reason, that the word disability just was
It was
stuck in my craw in a weird way.
It was
at the
either
time.
disability or special needs. All of that type of phrasing always comes with what feels like a negative connotation.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember my school used special needs when I was a kid.
Yeah, so that's why the students who work at that program are part of the support center.
Mhm.
It makes sense. That's a lot less threatening. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it took me. I'm happy that they actually called it that because I didn't figure it out because I was in the age where I was I was born in the 90s, so I couldn't figure out a proper phrasing. But I'm happy they
Definitely a
did.
different time.
Yeah, by my time, they started.
It is.
And
it
not
is,
that my age isn't that far from Braves, but by my time, they
Mm.
pretty much started to realize better ways of handling it.
30.
Yeah, I'm glad they make improvements because, like, I'll admit, up until I went to a particular high school that really helped me figure things out, I had a terrible school experience.
Mhm.
My only solace is that I was such a hellion that the adults around me also probably had a terrible experience. So I try to take some comfort in that.
Yeah, and
Uh,
were the adults just really bad?
They were, yeah. I had a school counselor telling me like that people wouldn't be picking on me if I wasn't doing something to provoke it,
Oh,
Jeez.
that's bad.
which is like the most shit advice you could ever give a kid, right?
That
Like,
feels like
you're-
something that a counselor would say in the 90s.
Yeah, no. But it was like oh, you're being bullied. That's definitely your fault then.
Ugh, I hate that. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
so
They would not have said that when I was a kid. They would have gotten fired immediately.
oh, you want to know a terrible thing that they did in the 90s? Freaking, if you did something wrong, they'd have you write lines.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. I never had to do that, but also because I never.
I
I was a very good
remember.
kid.
I remember when I was in middle school, I was forced to write an apology letter to one of my teachers because I corrected one of my teachers, telling them the comic strip was called Peanuts, not Snoopy.
of all
Oh, we
the
love
pedantic,
teach- we
weird
love
things to have
teachers
to
like that.
apologize for.
Yeah.
I never really had a teacher like that, but I've heard.
Apparently,
horror stories.
apparently, I was quote being disrespectful.
To
So
their ego, maybe.
so I have actually kind of a similar story with a slightly different ending. I was told to write a letter as well. I chose this opportunity to write an editorial rather than an apology.
Hmm.
But what was really funny was the teacher, even though, like this, you can tell this is a teacher that is at least a slightly decent person because she saw that and was like, "You're a really good writer when you're motivated." Like that was like the
They were
takeaway.
just impressed instead of.
Yeah, they were actually just kind of impressed because like my mom even I don't even remember like the way it was written, but my mom said it used pretty astonishing vocabulary to excoriate people. So, but like the teacher was actually more impressed than anything, so I guess that turned out okay.
Mhm.
I'll
Um,
admit I was a difficult kid. Like I do still hold a lot of bitterness for how I feel a lot of the adults dropped the ball, but I wasn't easy either. I was not. I didn't handle stuff well. Like if someone was trying to assert authority and didn't explain things, I just did not could not handle that. Like the whole do it just because I say so or just because I'm an adult. Like no.
Yeah, no. We
like
we make sure not to do that. We make sure not to do that
it's
where
like
I
throughout
work.
most of school, I was told by pretty much all teachers that like correcting your teacher is rude and disrespectful, even though I would frequently correct my teachers if they got something wrong, which meant I got in trouble a lot.
You know, I was kind of the opposite as a kid, and I've slowly gotten more and more rebellious as I've gotten older.
Yeah, it can happen. I sometimes people always have everyone has an individual, curve.
I mean, I don't think I was still. I don't think. I don't think I'm like that any still. But like,
Yeah, I just realized it's 11 past, so I think it
Yeah,
is time to switch to Atlas.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of
you don't
that same.
strike me as a particularly wild and crazy person.
And to
you know,
just leave the game.
the stuff that I do in or what is not indicative of my
Okay.
IRL personality.
Give me a quick second real
Yeah.
quick.
Mhm.
Okay, everyone, we're gonna be right back. We're gonna be switching from web fishing to Atlas. So
Yes,
I'm
good
gonna
game.
use the bathroom real quick, and we will be right back.
I'm already launching Atlas.
That's kind of the magic of role play, though. Is you really do get to embody your characters, and I think that's why I got so into like drama and theater as a kid too. Can be pretty fun.
I uh
We'll be right back.